So hello everyone. From a very long time we wanted to start a YouTube channel where we can actually help our fellow travelers who are on a budget, and also as we prefer homestays over hotels, we wanted to support the homestay owners or the people who are running an homestay. We actually wanted to club everything together and then in an organized manner just put it out on YouTube. Also, there was a time when we struggled to travel because of some financial reasons or any of the XYZ reasons. However, we have a travel experience of 6-7 years, and whatever good or bad we have learned, we just wanted to put it out so that we can actually help the people who are there, who wanted to travel. So there are many people who want to travel. There are many people who are afraid of traveling. They have that fear inside. They want to travel. What about the budget? And there are people who don't know how to plan, but don't worry, we just have you covered up, and we'll just try to help you in all the ways possible. Additionally, just make sure you are watching this video till the end, because I'll be sharing some tips related to AMS, that is acute mountain sickness, at the end of this video. So the place where we have been always going to, and it's been 3 or 4 times we have been to this place which we'll be talking about today, and I'll be trying to give you all the information that we have to that particular place, and that place is Spiti Valley. Spiti Valley basically is located in the Lahul and Spiti region, which is the cold desert region of the Himachal state, and beautiful snow-clad mountains and beautiful valleys. It's just a treat to be there and witness that beauty. However, just make sure you are planning your travel between the months of like May, June and July. Avoid going in August. You can go in September and October as well. However, the reason I'm recommending not to go in August is because of the peak monsoons, because Himachal is a state where a lot of landslides, a lot of cloud bursts happen. So it's recommended from my end that not to plan your travel during August, as that's not safe, and that might ruin your travel plans like anything. So just make sure during peak monsoons, it's not that you can't travel during monsoons. However, just make sure in the month of August, as the roads are not that great and it's at the monsoon it is at its peak, so just avoid going to the place during August. So how to reach Spiti Valley? Spiti Valley actually can be reached to via Manali or via Shimla. Manali, you cross Gramfu, Chandratal Lake, Losar, and maybe you can cross Patal as well in between, which has the famous Chacha Chachi Ka Dhaba, and you can reach Kaza. This is a shorter route from Manali. Probably it is around 180 kilometers towards Kaza, which is the main city in the Spiti region. If you want to travel through Shimla, you can either halt at Rampur Bushahar, and then you can take a sharing taxi towards Kaza, because for all the budget travelers, sharing taxi is a very good option when you want to reach Kaza in just one day. So you can either take a HRTC bus from Shimla to Rampur Bushahar, and make sure on that particular day you book your sharing taxi. I'll try to give the taxi numbers in the description. However, just make sure you book your front seats where you can enjoy the view and just reach Kaza. While returning back, if you don't want to have the circuit done through Manali, you can either come back the same way and halt at Rekongpio, Kalpa, Sangla, Raksham, Batasari. These are all wonderful places which falls under the Kinnar Kailash, the greater Himalayas of the Himachal state. And the one thing which I would say is, this particular region, this is called the Kinnaur region, and Kinnaur is a place where good quality apples are exported, though we don't get to have those or eat those apples. But yeah, Kinnaur is a place where good quality apples are exported from. And once you cross Rekongpi or the Kalpa region, probably the entire landscape changes. It turns into a cold desert region, and you'll enjoy the view. And maybe you can cross Nako, Dhankar, and Nako is a place where the altitude starts hitting up, so just be careful and take all the necessary precautions while traveling, so that you can be actually saved by the acute mountain sickness. Now, where to stay? Kaza has a lot of homestays. However, we have been staying with Pema Homestay from the last 5 to 6 years. Whenever we travel there or whenever our people travel there, we actually recommend them because first is the food. The food is amazing. Second, the people, the entire family. Tandup is the name of the person who actually takes care of the entire thing. He's the owner. His wife, she works in a school nearby. And they have 2 wonderful kids, Pema and Tenzing. So they both are wonderful people. They'll take you along, they'll just gel up with you so nicely. Pema is a little shy, but she's my favorite. So the homestay is equipped with a lot of good rooms and good washrooms as well. The rate is the price is cheap. However, the main USP of this particular homestay is the food. So as Spiti doesn't have a lot of good restaurants to eat, I would rather recommend you to just stay at the homestay and eat at the homestay, as that would be the safest option when you are in Kaza. So there are few, like the Himalayan cafe is there. There is one auntie who makes wonderful mutton momos, and there's one Chinese restaurant. But apart from that, all are new restaurants, and I would recommend just not to try those restaurants. I'm not against anything. However, this is what my experience is. Places to visit, where exactly you should go, and how many days you should have in Spiti. So I would recommend have a 3-day plan in Spiti Valley. Like you are staying in Spiti Valley for at least like 3 days. So the entire itinerary would be the first day. What you can do is you can either start with you can actually start with Pin Valley to Chicham Bridge, Chicham to Kibber to you can actually go to then Langza. From there you can actually go to Comic Village till Hikkim, and Hikkim you can come back to Kaza and just rest. Hikkim and Comic are on a little more altitude, so just make sure to have necessary things with you to actually overcome the high altitude mountain sickness. Second day, what you can do is you can go to the Pin Valley. Pin Valley, trust me, is one of the best places in Spiti. It has one of the best landscapes in the entire region. It's so good that I would recommend it to actually have an entire day there. Just sit there, relax, enjoy the beauty, enjoy the people there. There would be a small monastery there. Just try to visit that, and I bet you'll actually wait for every 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers for a photograph. So it's that scenic of a route, and it's that scenic of a valley. Just try to have an entire day there. And third day, what you can do is actually go to Dhankar Monastery, Demul, Lalung. These 3 villages you can cover on the third day. Now, what are the transport options if you are a solo traveler or if you are a group traveler? So Spiti basically runs on a taxi union. So whatever vehicles that are going in these places actually have a union. So if you want to book them, you actually want to tell your homestay owner, they can book it for you, or you can directly go to the association and they'll book it for you. Now the question arises, what if you are a solo traveler? If you are a solo traveler, or for example, or if you are only 2 people who are going there, the best thing what you can do is tell the taxi union people, or the people are really good. So tell the taxi union people or tell it homestay owner just to club you with someone who is actually finding more 2 people or more 1 people, so they can club you, and you can save a few bucks as well in that manner. So this is how you can save the money on sightseeing. Now, if you want to go back to Rampur Bushehr via sharing taxi, There might be a possibility that again a solo traveler, how would you overcome that? But again, sharing taxi thing, you can go to the taxi union, just tell them I'm one person, they'll call you in the morning and you just have to board the taxi and you can go. It's not that big of a deal, and every day the taxis are going. Make sure you are in the correct month. In winters, the frequency is a little less, and only the taxis go to Shimla and not Manali. So things to keep in mind while traveling to Spiti. First and the foremost thing is make sure you have a Dimox tablet in your kit bag. This would be a very much essential thing in your kit bag when you're traveling to high altitude regions, because this is a tablet recommended by the doctors for actually dealing with the high altitude sickness. Second, try not to overeat. Because if you overeat, again, the body would actually be full and there would be a little more haziness or dizziness in your mind. So just try not to overeat. Eat only whatever it is required for your stomach. Third, I would recommend just keep sipping waters, and rather than having water in bulk. This would help you. So for example, just keep sipping waters in 20 minutes or half an hour. This would help you in actually making yourself hydrated, keeping yourself hydrated. Have energy bars. This would also help you in actually while the travels or when you are there. These energy bars would actually help you in getting the energy required during this travel. What I have experienced during this entire high altitude journeys is if you have that in mind, then only it would happen. For example, if you are thinking too much about acclimatization or altitude sickness, it would definitely happen. But if you don't think much about it and take all the necessary precautions, trust me, it won't happen. And moreover, the people who drink and smoke, I would recommend just not to do it for that while, if that's possible, as that would help you keep you safe and not to get hit by the acute mountain sickness. And this is my experience, or probably this is our experience during the higher altitude sickness. I hope you liked the informative video. If you want us to make more videos like this, do consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon. Also, if you have any questions or anything related to the video that I've posted, or anything related to travel in any area, make sure you comment down. You can DM as well, and I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. And that's all from my end, and thank you and have a great day ahead.